shitty stuff and you're just doing that shit.
Oh yeah, look at that. Well, that's a good consistency right there. Let's see this, Richard.
Ready?
Oh shit. My man.
That's good.
Now I thought he was just blending whiskey. This motherfucker could blend some goddamn tequila.
Damn, I'm not gonna
Mayo, and we've got the crew here. Now Richard said that Richard, walk him through this. This is a cheap margarita.
Yeah, it's a cheap and easy margarita recipe that my family has been drinking for a long time, and we usually make it regularly. And it's basically trying to get Minute Maid frozen limeade, but that seems to be getting harder to find lately.
It's crazy. Like, what happened to
I
Minute Maid?
don't know. And then it's more frustrating. You go there and they still got the Minute Maid orange and the Minute Maid lemonade, but it's just the limeade that's gone. So it's not like the brand's not still cranking out stuff. So I don't know. And then I usually use a Cazadores tequila, this or the gold one.
Yeah.
And then LaRue is my favorite kind of triple sec that we use. And then I believe there might be two kinds of this one as well. So this is going to be, I think, on the lighter side because we're going mostly silver. And then with the Kroger limeade. But basically, I end up doing, it's 1 part limeade, 1 part tequila, a half part of the triple sec, and then ice at the right level to make sure you still have your slushy consistency.
There you have it. Now, again, a margarita could be served on the rocks or slushy. What about slushy do you like more than the rocks?
It's just, we usually have a big blender going and it just, bring the glass in. It's less bartending and more like, once you make a big batch, you're set for a minute.
That part is true because with that much tequila, you'd be on your neck.
So tell me this: if you're having a party and I want to make a big batch and I want to use all that tequila, how much triple sec would I use with that whole bottle?
See, so when we usually make them at home, we make a 12 ounce. So I dump this whole can in.
Okay.
And I'll use this as my measuring cup.
Perfect.
Fill it all the way to the top up again with tequila.
Okay.
And then halfway with triple sec.
Okay.
And then ice to the level to get it that right slushy consistency.
Yep.
And then send it.
That's batch 1.
Yeah.
And you can just keep
this.
Cool.
Confirmed.
Lift off.
So if you're gonna make 4 or 5 batches, big batches, you want to have 4 or 5 cans.
Absolutely.
Got it.
Yeah.
Say less. Well, again, at the end of this, we'll get some tacos prepared, but we want to walk through this recipe and see how we're feeling. Cinco de Mayo is a big thing. I don't know why people are arguing
Huge in
about it.
Texas for sure.
Yeah, people are like, hey, you shouldn't celebrate. You're like, I just scroll through like, shut up.
Who says that?
Crazy
They're
people.
stupid.
Because we celebrate Taco Tuesday. So you go, look, my man, we can't get me mad at Cinco de Mayo when it's Taco Tuesday every Tuesday.
I'm about to say, to be clear, in Texas, every Tuesday is Taco Tuesday.
That's it. So we're not going to disrespect Cinco de Mayo. If anything, shout out to everybody.
We love Mexicans and their culture, and it's a part of Texas, bro.
All that, man. So I'm going to start making the food and batching it so we can get going. That way when we're done with this and we try Richard's recipe that you could try. He just walked you through exactly how to do it. We'll all get everybody's perspective. We'll drink some tequila separate. And hopefully we can make it home. Well, I'm home, so I'm good.
What the buzzer does.
So
Try to guess about a third of the can,
Spike your insulin up.
which would be about 4 ounces of the limeade.
Okay.
And then I did 4 ounces of the tequila and 2 ounces of the triple sec.
Okay.
And so now we got to get our ice to our spot.
Oh, we got ice right here.
This is kind of an important stage because the ice will, when you slush it up, it'll get too watered down if you don't do enough of it. And if you otherwise,
Enough of the ice, or you don't do enough of
if you
the
do too much of the ice, it'll get slushy.
two slusher?
Yeah, which you don't want.
I'm trying to think in my head. I'm like two slusher.
I like that.
Because if you water down, you know what I mean?
You want a good balance. that's
Yeah,
right.
and you also don't want to watery.
You want a good thickness ratio.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Blacktop one?
Black,
she said.
there's the screw tops
Yeah.
like this.
They started doing the fake cork ones now, or what?
They could probably go like that.
Yeah, probably about that much. I would say just a little bit more.
Yeah.
That's what
Thicken it up a
switched
little bit.
over when they were sold to Saturday.
They
From
switched.
If any of y'all got a
So
great
early
margarita
times,
recipe
so-
out there, a frozen margarita recipe out there, please feel free to drop it in the comments and maybe we'll try it here
I
in
think
the
they were
future.
with brown caramel.
Boom. So he's doing the frozen version. I'm going to do a version on the rocks as well
I'm surprised.
with Grand Marnier and some other fun things in there.
Or
But we're going
with
to test
brown formal.
this because he's simply doing the LaRue triple sec, what was it, Casaderos, the Casaderos tequila, and then the limeade.
Super simple.
Fun party mix is what you would call this. There we go. All right, and then we need to put it on the bullet, which is right here at the top. Stick that joker right on there. Twist it.
Like that.
Gotta make sure the lid's on there nice and tight.
Yep.
Yep. There we go. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Not bad, man.
That's all good. No worries.
All right.
We can clean up.
Yeah, you don't need premium.
Ready?
Now we're good.
It's great for what they're doing. Yep.
There you go. Yeah, pull it up. Yep.
All right, we're gonna need a little bit more ice on
More
this
ice.
one.
Yep. More ice to thicken it up a little bit.
Custodor's old label. Oh, see? It's a little different. Yep. But see how it's all
How's it
white?
looking?
Actually,
That's how it used to look.
that's not bad.
Not bad. Maybe just a little bit more, huh?
Yeah.
Just a little bit more.
Yeah, I like the old one.
A little bit more ice, and I'll thicken it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boom. I think we should be good there.
That's why we drank it. as
Twist
kids.
on nice and tight.
And it was effective.
That's why I didn't drink tequila for years. God, I've had some bad experiences with tequila. when I
Well, it
was
gives you
younger.
a bad, I don't want to say taste, but it gives you a bad experience because you're drinking shitty stuff and you're just doing this shit.
All right.
Boom. So let's go test this. We get you. We'll do this
Looks
party
good.
style. Get some red cups out.
There you go.
See for everybody
We
to
might
try
just want to
some.
pour one of these little cups because we ain't got a lot.
We make more if we
I
need
mean,
it.
yeah, we still definitely can make some more. Just pour everybody a little swig. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, that's a good consistency right there.
Yeah, it's ready.
We're gonna try some.
You can find it.
Give it a little
Nah,
run.
we made it work.
We figured it out.
So this is just a little taste, huh?
A little taste for everybody to get a little try.
Yep.
Okay.
That's all. I guess I'll mix them on the rocks as well.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
So everybody tell them, let me see this ritual.
Ready?
Oh shit. My man.
That's good.
Now I thought he was just blending whiskey. This motherfucker could blend some goddamn tequila.
Damn, I'm not gonna lie, man. Fuck making the rocks version. Shit.
Richard, this is like ice
Cheers,
cream,
my
bro.
man.
Good job,
Holy
buddy.
This is like
crap.
ice cream, Richard.
Like, yo, this is
Super
like something
easy
you
to
get
make,
at
good.
7-Eleven, you know, but with your ID.
You don't even need like salt on the rim because it's already got. I don't know
what I'm saying,
how.
bro.
You wasn't
It's
lying.
already got a little salt.
You
in there,
wasn't
so-
lying.
And I think we might be better off with the silver stuff because I like this more than the stuff at home.
The silver's just like it's like the
Silver
Añejo's
sets it off
a little bit
Hey,
stronger. Like
figures
it's
my Broncos always give it
this
with
is
a
like-
margarita.
You know what it is?
I said, look, Richard
That's
takes
what I
me to
mean.
respond back, so I said,
You
just
don't
make a
taste
choice.
it.
I literally told him that.
Hey, this is called panty droppers.
Man, say. I'm gonna definitely.
By the way, are y'all from Kansas
I'm a-
City? Have you ever had pink panties?
No,
It's
what
a
is that?
drink with tequila. It's called
Really?
pink panties.
I actually haven't had that, and I'm
Why would you
surprised.
make that?
Me neither, because I'd have definitely.
For me, for sure. I
We've
know,
all
man.
had, hey, we've all had pink panties. I'm talking about a drink here, guys.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you is I'd have had them. Leave it at that. The president has
Did you like
arrived.
Rizzo to try it?
No. She doesn't need any of that.
Oh, she doesn't like margaritas?
No. That being said, Richard,
That's
walk
crazy.
them through
These
the
are good.
recipe one more time so they know how to make this as magical as you just did, because that tastes like ice cream and I can't eat ice cream, but now I know I can drink whiskey. Not my bad. Tequila
Yeah.
in an ice cream form.
And I'm sure this would probably taste great with the Minute Maid version of this.
Oh yeah.
This
yeah,
is
the
literally
minute-
just a generic Kroger version.
But generic with that lime is
Hey, but
stupid.
listen, honestly though, bro, for what it is, it tastes great.
Yeah, you weren't lying.
I don't even like frozen margaritas.
No, I mean,
No, me neither. Yeah, you were
this-
saying that literally earlier. You're like, yo,
this kills some $15, $18 margaritas I've had at restaurants that
And
just
look,
come out of a
so-
machine. And this is way better than
What's your
that.
thoughts,
Castadores
Eric?
was like $13. How much was the triple sec? $10 maybe. So you're looking at like $25. You can make a bunch of.
You can make a bunch.
yeah, tequila was 20, triple sec was 5, and then the limeade, couple bucks.
Yep.
Jesus.
$30 drink.
$30 and a bag of ice. $30. You got like 4 batches of margaritas.
Boom.
Simple recipe.
I love
Minimal ingredients, right ratio.
I know what I'm doing this weekend.
Papa John's.
Man, Richard, seriously, dude. We was at.
I'm taking some of that home to make some in my house.
Hey, listen, we were literally last night. We were at OMG Tacos, and I ordered one on the rocks because I hate the ice, or when it's like icy per se.
It was frozen. Yep.
I would order this 7 days a week.
Yeah.
If I was drinking tequila and I was like, "Yo, give me the slushy version," this would be it.
And it's not too fattening. I mean, honestly,
No.
the triple sec's the most fattening thing in there, probably.
There's some sugar in there in the limeade.
Okay, it's not a lot.
Yeah.
Look, people, look, we work out here, so it's okay.
Well, I don't.
Hey, you can do what
Speak for the fat people. When I say it's not a skinny margarita, but it ain't fatty.
It's skinny enough. I'm gonna tell you, the flavor is crazy, Richard.
Yeah.
Spot on.
The
How did you figure this out?
consistency-
Exactly.
The consistency is what's good because it's like it's holding up the ice. It's not melting too fast. You know, good slush.
I'm like confused.
It's family recipe. And like
Family. Well,
like my
welcome to
dad knew
family.
about it, and yeah, they
Well,
used
thanks
to
for
cook
sharing
it
it.
all the
'cause
time. Yeah,
now it's my
absolutely.
family's recipe.
And if
You and your family too.
if you need to elevate it or a little extra credit, you can do. We've done a splash of like a Sunny Delight or a little bit of Grand Marnier. some-
I said it at the same time.
Yeah, so all of those things will you can change it up a little bit that way. But if you don't necessarily need to, you can sit by the pool and go
Perfect
through these.
pool pound.
Yeah, quick fast.
Get a little Grand Marnier floater going
The
here. in a
Grand
second.
Marnier floater will be killer.
I'm about to go grab it here in a
So check
second.
this, people. Stay tuned because Richard set us up for success. Now it's time to top everybody with like some good stuff. Man, cheers to this. Cause
Salud, guys.
one, I'm about to get a brain freeze. Deep breath.
Excellent, Richard.
Yeah, seriously.
Boom, 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 boom.
Magic in a fucking red cup.
Yeah, that's the brain freeze
Happy
part.
Cinco
Why I
de
don't
Mayo.
drink Frozen's.
Cinco de Mayo, eh?
Órale, vato.